Hey everybody, it's Mama. Welcome back to Mama's Odi Tarot. So today we are finishing off the channel messages for the fathers. We are finally on the fire sign fathers. That's the last set. The fire sign fathers have such a beautiful message. So I'm really, really excited. Let's not even waste any time and jump right into it. So the first message that I got, fire sign fathers want your dad wants you to know. You could be a water sign. I meant to say that you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's watching this, but your dad wants you to know that there's always going to be gossip. There's always going to be talk. There's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be people in the background. You see gossiping, talking, having something to say. And you pretty much just got to turn a blind eye to it. You got to turn up your nose, arms crossed, and act like you don't even hear it or see it. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be people doing that. Turning up their nose at you. Unhappy about what you're doing. Saying like, ugh, who is she to think that she deserves that life or can manifest this? Or who does she think she is to have all these blessings and abundance, right? Like, people are always going to have something to say about the choices that you make and the life that you live. And your ancestors, specifically your dad, he's saying stop always worrying about your reputation. Stop always worrying about how people view you. As long as you love you, you appreciate you're living righteously, right? Got your Bible, and you protecting yourself, and your ancestors are standing right behind you. Yep, they all right behind you, ready to fall in line and protect you and support you and be there. You're never alone. When you're black, you're never alone because you always have your ancestors watching you. Okay? I just remixed that from the when you're white, you're not really, because it's always about, when you're black, you're never really alone because your ancestors are always covering and watching you, okay? So they're like, we got your back, babe. We protecting you. So, know that at this time that, there's people gossiping, talking as the usual, and they're saying that this is always going to continue. There's never going to be a time where people not going to have something to say, where they're not going to be gossiping, worried about your life, worried about what you got going on. They pretty much obsessed, right? You basically Mariah Carey out here, where people are literally obsessed with knowing what you got going on. So they're saying, don't focus on that or worry about that. Literally, it's none of your business, right? Them being in your business ain't none of your business. You continue to focus on what makes you happy and doing what you want to do. All right. Don't no unnecessary arguments, fights, competition, no going back and forth with people. You don't have to explain yourself. Like, do not let your ego guide you at this time right now is what they're saying. You do have love on the horizon. It's here also, because we got courting, Ace of Sticks, and the Six of Sticks. A very victorious relationship and marriage that's going to be beautiful. You're going to, build that family. This person might be in the public eye, might have some sort of public recognition to where you know them, and that could be another reason why people won't always be gossiping and having something to say. It's like, how did you get this man? Why do you deserve him? How did you get this guy to fall in love with you, this amazing man with all of this money, and he's in the spotlight, or vice versa, if it's a woman that's in the spotlight. Whatever the case may be, you're marrying somebody who is of high honor, who is in the spotlight, who's somebody who got their shit together, and people know who they are. They recognizable. Yes. And it's gonna have some people feeling type of way, but this man wants to give you your flowers. All right, he got a lot of passion and love for you. This is going to be a very beautifully abundant relationship. Y'all will build a family together. Okay, this is going to come as a shock to you, but your dad is saying to continue to do the work necessary in order to live your life and enjoy yourself, because this new beginning is coming with the free man here. Oh yeah, listen. So now I'm thinking of that song. Oh God, now you leave with zero, nothing. Now you leave with zero, nada. You see it pays to tell the truth, but you couldn't do it. Now you leave with zero, nothing, oh, nada. So somebody could have, left with zero. Like, they treated you bad, and now they gotta, listen, they went from hero to zero, and now they gotta watch you go be happy and find love with somebody new. They gotta watch you be victorious and have to see you and watch you be in this relationship, because it's gonna be in the public eye. People will know. Your relationship will still be private, as much as you want it to be as private as you want it to be. But this person is famous, or has some sort of celebrity that, like, they're in the public eye, they're known, whatever, and they, even if it's just in their community, they're very well known. They got a lot of friends, family members, people always calling. Yeah, a lot of people know them, and it's gonna come as a shock to a lot of people. Confirmation, because they didn't expect you to have this. They counted you out, but I don't know why they counted you out, because you're gonna be getting this love is what I'm seeing. You're gonna be getting it. It's gonna be beautiful. Y'all gonna be building, growing. This is what this Eight of Coins is all about. Working hard. This is love notes. Like, this person may send you love letters. Like, their love language might literally be words of affirmation and writing to you, writing you love notes and love letters and telling you how much they appreciate you and they want to be with you. Like, I feel like this person has a way with words, a way that they express themselves. They're definitely a good writer and speaker, and they're gonna sweep you off their feet with these words. All right, they're gonna get you going with the way that they talk to you. And your dad is basically saying to make sure that you don't let this be a rude awakening where you end up this person always got to point out your red flags, always got to be like, hey, look, you ain't working on it. So basically what your dad is saying is start to work on the things that you need to work on before this person comes in so that you can be open to receiving this love. We do have be kind here. So with intention, which says be true. So love, intention, and then belief. Bro, those are the three pillars right there. Love, intention, and belief. That's what you need to get where you're going. They're saying that if you intend to truly love this person and you believe in the power of love and believe in moving from love, then this is all going to work out. But you have to be willing to leave whatever's not serving you. All right, leave whatever's in the past. Like shed that old skin and start anew. You can't be afraid to, with this ballast over on board. I feel like what they're saying is like it's a mind over matter situation. All right, like it's a mind over matter. You gotta be real with yourself. You gotta be truthful with yourself. If you feel like, listen, this is these certain behaviors that I have is not working for me, then cut it out. All right. Ooh, some of y'all, this lover is from the past too. That's also what I'm picking up on. With this belief and intention, it's like it might be too good to be true for you. You might feel like, no, I don't trust you. There's no way that you could change. There's no way that you could really be wanting to give me my flowers now, and there's no way that you see the love here. But for some of y'all, this person that's coming in is somebody from your past. That's what I'm seeing. So, but you still have free will at the end of the day. You don't have to be with this person if you don't want to. Okay, so with the relief. Oh, I thought that said belief. That said relief. So yeah, you got some relief that's going to be coming in towards you. It says, write down everything which is still weighing down upon you from the past. I can't make it up. Old injuries. I always say this. Unresolved issues, etc. Or perhaps you just want to address a single problem. Write it all down and then burn the piece of paper. Didn't I say read it out loud to yourself? I've talked about this. It's crazy. I don't subscribe to just burning it. Write it down, say it to yourself, say it, acknowledge it, feel it, and then burn it. And okay, they got extras here. It says pour water over the ashes and then empty the mixture out onto the ground. Interesting. So it's like you letting those things go and you putting it back into the earth. You just it's like a proper safe way to release it and let it go. It's to like leave it at a crossroads. I never even thought about that. That's basically the same thing as leaving something at a crossroads. Wow. Okay, so it says with this ritual, you can release what has been a hindrance and burden to you, to the earth, and prepare the way for a lighter future. So this is how you can lighten your burdens and lighten your loads, is by sitting on the ground, okay, and connecting with nature and burning up, like I said, write it on a piece of paper, speak it out, and then burn it. And then they say pour water over the ashes. I like that part too. It says now you can sow or plant a new crop and look forward to a rich harvest. I am ready to welcome a promising future. So it's time for you to look ahead towards your future and call in your future and welcome it in, and let go of the past. I say release all of the old, let go of the past. Because like I said, for some of y'all, it's a new beginning with a person and you're going to have to be open-minded. And the only way to be open-minded is to not be always constantly remember when you said this or you did this, like all that's going to keep you held back from actually being as fully open as you can to this love. It says take care that your words, wishes, and expectations are really in accordance with your thoughts and feelings. See, some of y'all lying to yourself, saying that you don't want a certain person when you know you do. Let inside and outside be in balance with each other. Imagine how you are successful, satisfied, and happy. Stop telling yourself that you can't have this. Stop telling yourself it's not going to work. You're not going to have it. Oh, I can't have this. You can. You absolutely can. You can have the life that you want. Imagine how you are successful, satisfied, and happy. This mental picture has a magnetic effect and draws everything into your life, which accords with your inner attitude. So you got to cultivate these positive feelings and these loving feelings, and that's like a magic attraction that's going to bring in all the positivity for you. So it's all about that law of attraction and those affirmations and telling yourself good things so that good things will actually flow back to you, especially when it comes to your love life. Like I said, they want you calling in this love and calling in this soulmate. It says the heart mudra helps to deal with all kinds of heart conditions. Some might have a heart condition. In acute cases, maintain the mudra as long as it is necessary. For chronic conditions, 4 times a day for about 10 minutes. This is the mudra here, where you're just basically curling up all of your fingers. You're going to put your second finger under the thumb on top, bring these all in, and then boom. So yeah, it says the color red is good for the heart. Visualize a bunch of red roses, of which you give away all but one. Now immerse yourself in the glory of this one bloom and use all your senses to become fully aware of it. Allow yourself to be enchanted by its beauty. Perhaps the rose fairy has a message for you. Listen carefully. I keep telling y'all, love is on the horizon. That rose fairy got a message for you. In the beauty and perfection of a single rose, I receive an insight into the wisdom and wealth of the universe. So there's messages for you in these roses. So, buy yourself your flowers. Give yourself your flowers. Somebody might be a devotee of Santa Muerte. That's also what I'm picking up on. Somebody may like I said, be a devout devotee of Santa Muerte, or connect and deal and work with Santa Muerte, have an altar, pray to her, things of that nature. She could be one of your guides and ancestors that walk with you in your spiritual court. But yeah, it's really time for you to open yourself up to love, and the only way to do that is for you to give yourself your flowers. Literally, go out and buy you some flowers. Like they said, if you want to give out all of them to different people and make other people smile and put give love so that you can receive it back, that's fine. But keep one for yourself. And breathe in and take that time with that rose and allow it to give you the message that it wants you to receive. It's all about your peace right now with this heart. It's all about you getting your being at balance, being at peace, having a harmonious, flowing life, things going in the direction that you want it to go. In order to do that, you have to put the gun down with the shield coming out in reverse. All right, you have to put your shields down and actually open yourself up to the possibility of having love, and work on your mindset surrounding thinking that things is always going to go bad with this frog and tooth. It's like permanent. This literally means permanent disaster. Permanent disaster. You think that you're always going to be going through dark storms, going through darkness, going through bad days. You feel like, woe is me. Nothing ever goes right. Like, you just feel like you're like, and this could be something that we don't all have the best mothers. This could have been something that you inherited, something that was a generational curse that was passed down, is what Daddy is basically saying. Like, of you feeling like you need to constantly always be, have your guard up. I don't know, because it's not a lot here about, your father. He could have actually been not around or absent. But either way, he's saying, listen, we can heal this relationship and begin anew. And how we can do that is by this love. I'm sending you this lover. Be brave and honest. Be open to healing information with Knight and Medicine Guardian. He's saying, I'm sending you this love. This love is going to be healing. I'm sending you this man. That's what the males in our bloodline do. They're the ones who help us to get the love and the happiness that we want. And he's saying that you need to see beyond the current situation right now. You may not be able to see it. It's going to come as a shock. All right, but they want you to pay attention. That's why you got to get those roses, so that you can look into the crystal ball and you can see and get a little bit of glimpse of the insight that he wants to give you, to let you know that this love and this person is coming and that it's all going to be beautiful. All right, but you have to work on your feelings surrounding feeling like you're always going to be alone, you're always going to be by yourself. I can do bad about myself, I'm never going to be happy. Like, it really gives Taraji P. Henson in that movie, where you got to get out of this idea of feeling like you always going to be doing it on your own, right? And you got to work on your mindset surrounding love and being kind and being open to receiving love, okay? We also have crown chakra, of course. I can't make it up. I know I am a part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So for a lot of y'all, you really just got to start believing. You got to start with the belief. Work on your crown chakra, standing in your personal power and knowing that you are a queen, that you have a connection to source and to the divine. And you have to protect your crown. That's another thing, y'all. Make sure that you always protect your crown. Your crown. Oh boy, so yeah, some of y'all could be dealing with people that's laughing at you, making fun of you, clowning you in your energy. So it's really important for you to like I said, it's always going to be people gossiping. It's always going to be people talking to naysayers. It's always going to be that. They saying don't worry about the crowns. Keep your crown protected. Keep your head covered. All right, you see, I got my head covered right now. I always keep my crown protected, especially if I'm doing, looking into deeper energies. I like to keep my head covered. It's better to go outside with your head covered more often than not. You don't need to show your hair out and let people see it. Like, no, your tresses, your head, your ori, as in African language, your ori, your crown is connected to your connection to the source and the divine. So it's okay to protect it and cover it. All right, make sure that you're always washing your hair. Don't just let anybody play in your hair. Don't let anybody just do your hair. Like, that's really important, that you protect your crown and you protect your head. All right, some of y'all need to do a head wash, a cleanse. Get you some bay rum and some bay leaves, or some hyssop and some rue. However, whatever combination you want to do it. Bay leaf, bay rum, that's more Caribbean. Hyssop and rue, biblical. All right, you can never go wrong and steer wrong with any, with those two, with that hyssop and that rue. But yeah, make sure you frequently do head cleanses and cleanse your head, because like I said, it's all these people that's always gonna be in your energy, being witchy, gossiping, trying to cause problems, trying to cause drama. Like that chaos and drama, it's around. So they're saying that in order to avoid that and be smart and stay on track, you have to always protect your crown and know that you are divine and that you have, a connection with the divine. Some of y'all need to, get your ancestral altars up. Start actually, paying attention to the synchronicities. Get you a tarot deck. Get you some bones. Get you some fish. Whatever it is that you want to. If you want to throw bones, if you want to throw cowrie shells, you want to get you some playing cards. Whatever it is, affirmation cards. But some of y'all need to start getting things like that. Even this mudra deck. I was talking about it in the last reading. If you for the earth sign ones, if you want to get this mudra deck, just something that you can start to connect with your intuition and really hear your ancestors' guidance and get that message that they're trying to give you, because it's like they're saying you need to focus and pay attention, because we have all these messages that we want you to receive. You are an earth angel. You have a connection with your with your spirituality and with your ancestors, but you have to hear it. You have to be paying attention. You have to be focused and present so that you can see it and you don't miss those signs. It's time for you, to undergo a transformation. And that's what, they're saying is going on with all of these tower moments here. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw the tower card come out. That was the last reading. Oh, so y'all real similar. This fire sign reading, watch the earth sign reading too, because there's a lot that connects there. A fire guardian even came out there. So some of y'all could have had like double father figures, like a step father and then an actual father. One could have been a fire sign and one could have been an earth sign. That's what I'm picking up on from this. But you undergoing a dark night of the soul. I keep thinking about that big house card, and that big house card is not here. I apologize. But you're undergoing a dark night of the soul. You're undergoing that Kalima, that spiritual transformation where you're integrating with your higher self, and everything is starting to come together, and you're entering a very abundant, fertile time period. Definitely also make sure you wrap it up if you don't want to have a baby, because you're gonna be real abundant and fertile at this time, okay? But that's good. You're gonna have a lot of different ideas. You're gonna get all of this guidance from the universe. It says, I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe provide to my life. So like the birds, the trees, the animals, like listen, if there's a bird that come by your window every day and you don't know why, maybe that's your daddy trying to talk to you, and you're trying to figure out why this one animal won't leave you alone, why this one animal keep following you around, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you just need to stop and pause and take a moment to listen and see what the message is, because like you could be outside and see two birds, like little love birds, kissing and chirping, and it's like that's a message. You just have to notice it and see it and pay attention. Or you could walk outside and be thinking about love and see somebody having an argument, screaming on the corner, and then all right, like maybe this person is going to be chaotic. So you got to pay attention to the signs and the signals and everything that's being given to you, because they want you to see that they are giving you certain signals that you're undergoing this transformation and you're entering a very, like I said, fertile and abundant time period. And they don't want you missing out on this by being all caught up in your emotions and feelings. They want you to, know that somebody is coming that's going to protect you emotionally, that you won't have to stress. Like you can finally be at peace and be at rest. This person is coming in to heal you. They've done the healing work and y'all gonna heal together. So what do you need to do in the meantime? Do not fight this transformation. Don't fight the healing. Don't fight this dark night of the soul that you're going through. Don't fight it. Be grateful for all of the lessons that you've had. Don't get the silver lining. It's time for you to actually look back and recount and be like, okay, so when I went through this, why did this happen? Why did that happen? So that you can see the bigger picture. Get the silver lining and not feel so, ashamed or sad or worried about the situation. Somebody here also could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, an air sign. But yeah, it's really important for you to. I'm sorry, I'm looking at these spirals and I just thought of an air sign. But it's important for you to, like I said, go out in nature. At times, I keep talking about these same things in the same readings, but it's like, oh, well, it's the same thing that all of y'all need to do to start connecting, to start getting grounded. Spend time outside in the sunlight, sitting in some grass. I don't care who's looking at you or watching you. Go sit in some grass, cross your feet, plant your feet, and let the sun gaze on you so that you can hear the messages that God has for you, okay? And so that you can release a lot of those burdens from your past. For you, it's more about releasing the past. Confirmation, getting the silver lining, letting go so that you can move forward towards this person. And that, like I said, there was healing work that was done. Even if this is somebody from your past, they've done the healing work and now they're coming around and they're ready to protect you. Like I said, the air sign is significant, but you're needing to shift your perspective, and understand that you and this person has a lot of fire and passion and magic together, and y'all going to be growing old together with this wise one. Yeah, y'all going to be growing within your current situation and going in a new direction with Traveler. I cannot make it up. Y'all will be moving into a new direction that's moving forward. And with this warrior here, it's like they know that you're quick to want to stand your ground and yada, 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 but they're saying no, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Keep the peace. peacekeeper, a harmonious resolution is possible, and release the old and rest. They're telling you to forget about your past. So if this is somebody from your past that you're reconciling with, know that you have to be open, because this person is ready to and willing, and y'all can reconcile and move forward. Whatever they did was not, something foul or something really that egregious where y'all can move forward from it. And if this is not a person from your past, then they're saying don't close yourself off from love and have your shields up to where you saying, oh, I don't want love, I don't want nobody, stay away from me. Like, no, you still need to be open to having love, because there's somebody coming in that, it's not going to be anything like your past. You just got to let go of all that shit from the past, and get the silver lining, because somebody is coming in to bring you peace, happiness, harmony. They're going to protect you, like I said. And you just really got to trust your instincts when it comes to this situation. Some of y'all, like I said, pay attention to the animals, the birds. There's a certain animal with this animal guardian here. Bro, there's an animal. For somebody here, your father is in an animal. He is in an animal that is constantly coming around, and that's who's trying to communicate with you. This could be an animal that you already have, like a familiar, like a cat or something, or a dog. Like, I'm looking at this baby deer. It could be, I don't know what you're seeing around you in your neighborhood, but I'm telling you that this person is protecting you. Don't they say drop your shields on here? Bro, they're not going to stop saying that you need to stop, that you need to drop your shields and allow to put the gun down and put your guard down. You put the gun down. Trapped in the closet vibes. But yeah, trust your instincts when it comes to this relationship, because it's all going to work out, and y'all going to be exchanging in a lot together, all right, and creating abundance. Exchanging beautiful energy to create abundance. This man is going to be a high priest, whether he's from your past or it's a new person, but y'all have a lot of intention to create together and build together, all right. I can make it up with broken arrow and sage. Some of y'all is going to be recommitted to somebody from your past. That's what it is, all right. You're going back to y'all going back to a place of peace and harmony. Some of y'all could have been separated. You already with this person and you married to them, but y'all went through some sort of separation, but this person is going to be coming back into your view, and everything is going to be working out. You're going to find that peaceful resolution, and be able to work on things with this axe here and be able to move forward together. And this is, like I said, your ancestors letting you know that this is divinely guided, that you are not alone, and that you just need to take note of the intuitive messages with this moon here. Pay attention to what it is that they're trying to bring to the light and show you, because you're going to be moving forward, all right? You're going to be getting your wish, and your wish fulfillment is going to be involving a lover. It's going to be coming totally unexpected, but it's going to all happen in divine timing. It's going to be protected, okay? Divinely guided and protected. You're going to build a family together, I'm telling you, in a matter of time. And it's good, like I said, you might have a lot of feelings and emotions about this right now, feeling like I don't want to move forward, I don't want love, I don't care, I'm just focused on my own self, I don't want to have to share with somebody else. Listen, it's gonna happen. All right, it's gonna happen. A wish of yours that you may have said that you don't want no more, that you're in denial about, is going to be fulfilled, because you're in denial about it. You pretending like you don't want it, but deep down you do. Deep down you're just tired of all these, devilish people that you dealt with, and dark people. But and you're in denial about possibly wanting to be back with this person from your past. But the reality is, you still worried about your past with this 5 of baskets. Yes, you are. This 5 of cups, and your past is coming right back, and this time it's coming to protect you and honor you and take care of you with a new offer. All right, a new proposal. Listen, and the ancestors are saying that this is that you ultimately will have to make the decision, but stop lying and pretending like you don't want this. If you want this, it's okay to just say yes and go after this new beginning. It's okay to have a new beginning with somebody, but it's also okay to protect yourself and move forward and not go back to anything from your past. All right, they're saying that you know what's best for you with this Mother of Knives, this Queen of Swords. You know what's best for you if you want to move forward with this Chariot, or if you want to move on forward to another person, or if you want to let this work out as it's supposed to be. Because I'm seeing that again. Ancestors saying it's the truth, that this is, divinely guided for you to release your burdens to this person and have a new beginning with them. But you still carrying all of that dead weight from the past of your relationship. And they're saying, you have to make a choice and decide whether or not you're going to let that go and let this person come back in and be truthful and honor you and, honor the relationship and take care of you and protect you. Or are you just going to deny yourself this, even though deep down this is really what you want? So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing here. That I just feel like I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, that you're being given an opportunity to get your, your wish fulfillment, but you're sitting up here acting like that's not what you want. For some of y'all, and for some of y'all, it's somebody new. But I am seeing that things are going to be opening up for you. You might feel like, oh, I'm going through a lot. We had, there was too much. We got so much unfinished business with this storm. I don't know if I really want to go back there. Yeah, listen, it's a lot that y'all haven't cleaned up. This person's been waiting and watching on a perfect opportunity to come back around you. All right? And this person is not trying to cause no storms. They're actually coming to lighten the load. Okay? You see this? They coming to be a helping hand with this Sun and Octopus. they understand that you need help, and so they come and enlighten you, though, not to add more stress or worry or anything of the sort. They really just want to see how they can help you. All right, but in order for you to have that, you have to let go. You have to clean up and forget about all of those past things that y'all been through, and stop worrying about that, and know that this person is coming in to help you improve your life. Know that they want to move forward with this wheel, that it's a new opportunity, that they want to protect you with this shell, and that there's going to be a lot of talk and a lot of gossip about this. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Protect your union, protect your marriage, protect it from gossip. Don't believe another person before you believe this person. I feel like there was something that you might have been told to make you want to get away from this person in the past that wasn't really true with this moon here. It's a lot of secrets and, people in their feelings. Because like I said, whoever this man is, he seemed to be in the spotlight. It's like people don't want you to have this new beginning with this person, but this person is ultimately your family and your wish fulfillment. And then no one can stop this. No one can create a fires and stump this and stop this. Like, this is ancestrally guided. All right, I can't make it up. You're gonna have your family, your baby, like, yeah, it's all gonna work out. You're gonna get everything with this woman or this man. And yes, there's going to be people in the background hating. These same people that was gossiping and naysayers and talking about you, they're going to be talking about the situation, because they're going to be like, why you? But no, this was sent to you. And you just have to make sure to always protect your marriage, always protect your union. Keep it secret, keep it to yourself. You don't have to post about your love life. You don't even have to tell the world that y'all got children when y'all do have them. Keep it to yourself. Keep it protected. Keep everything that you love close, near and dear to your heart with this moon. Keep it a secret. You don't have to tell nobody about your children, how many babies you got, how many kids y'all got, nothing. You can keep this relationship and this marriage totally private and to yourself. Always listen to, the guides and your ancestors first before anything, because I'm seeing that with this stump, it's like there was you was going through a hump with this person or whatever, but y'all overcoming that. Y'all are overcoming that and getting this new beginning with this fetus. All right, listen to this, pay attention to the message. This is what your ancestors are saying with the feather. They've been showing you signs, synchronicities that, it's like, with this eye and this pentagram, that this is your family, and that you're meant to build a family, and that this person is like a part of your soul family. That's what I want to get to with this pentagram. Like, them on a soul level, like you have a soul contract with this person, and you know that. So know that there are going to be people trying to start up issues. There's going to be people trying to start up problems. So you have to make sure that you keep your marriage protected, you keep your union protected. Like, so I don't know if you are somebody who's if you're watching this channel, you're most likely into divination and with this orbiculum and all of that prosperity, abundance spells, protection spells, all of those type of things. So they're saying to make sure that you utilize your spiritual gifts and your understanding and what you can see. Like, they're gonna always let you know ahead of time, right, of what's going on between you and your partner, so that you can always keep yourself protected and safe and away from any kind of negativity or harm's way. So I know this video was probably much longer than I wanted it to be, but that's what I have for you. I hope that you receive it with love and you allow yourself to, have this new beginning, this ascension with this person, to have this relationship with this crystal ascension here. Because like I said, it's meant for y'all to go up to this new phase. Both of y'all needed to do the healing work, and now that y'all have both done the work, y'all gonna be two healers. This is a relationship of two healers coming together as one. So I hope that you enjoy and that you receive this with love. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about it. And I will see y'all on the next one.